Ang panalangin ay pamumunuan ng kagalang-galang na Padre Primitivo E. Viray Jr. ng Kapisanan ni Jesus, pinuno ng Kapisanan ni Jesus sa Pilipinas.
Magsimula tayo sa tanda ng ating pananampalataya. Sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Makapangyarihan at mapagkalingang Diyos, nananalangin kami na ipagkaloob mo ang iyong pagbabasbas sa pagtitipon na ito, ang araw ng pagtatapos ng aming mga mag-aaral. Dumadalangin at naninukluhod kami sa iyong kamahalan, na ipagkaloob mo ang iyong mga masaganang biyaya na aming idinaraing sa inyo ngayon. Una, ang biyaya ng pagpapasalamat na naway mangibabaw sa aming mga puso't kamalayan sa pagdiriwang na ito. Naway maitanim sa amin ang aral na binigkas ni San Pablo sa mga taga-Korinto. Ano ang meron kayo na hindi ninyo natanggap? Tunay na biyaya ang lahat ng nakamit ng aming mag-aaral, ang kanilang pagsisikap at nakamit na tagumpay, na pawang mula sa inyong kabutihang loob, ang suporta ng kanilang mga magulang, mahal sa buhay, kaibigan, guro, administrador at kawani ng Ateneo de Manila, ay nag-uumapaw mula sa iyong walang hanggang pagiging bukas palad sa kanila. Ikalawa, ang biyaya na naway mapanatiling maisabuhay nila ang mga pinahahalagahan na kanilang nakamit sa loob ng mahabang panahon ng pag-aaral at paghubog. Ang mga pagpapahalaga ng pagmamahal sa Diyos at bayan, pagmamahal sa kapwa, lalo na sa mga dukha na nasa laylayan ng lipunan, at pagmamahal sa kalikasan. Naway wag manatiling mga slogan lamang ang men for others, cura personalis at magis, kundi na isasalamin nila ito sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na buhay, saan man sila ipadala mo upang matupad ang iyong misyon. At panghuli, ipagkaloob nawa ninyo ang biyaya ng pag-asa, tapang at paggabay sa iyong minamahal na bayang Pilipinas, kasama ng lahat ng mga bansa na nagdurusa sa panahon ng pandemya. Gaya ng paalala ng inyong lingkod ni si Santo Papa Francisco, the pandemic can be a place of metanoia or conversion. Masaganang basbasan mo kaming lahat na magbalik loob sa iyo upang aming talikdan ang old normal ng mga baluktot na pag-iisip at mga estrukturang pang-ekonomiko at politikal na napatingkad ng pandemyang ito. Pagbalik loobin mo ang puso ng lahat ng mga huwad na namumuno sa amin upang maging tunay na leader sila na isinasaalang-alang ang kapakanan ng sambayanan at hindi ang kanilang sariling interes. Sa ganitong paraan, sama-sama kaming lahat ang magtataguyod at huhubog ng isang new normal, isang kinabukasan na puno ng pag-asa na may paggalang at pagmamahal sa iyo, pagmamahal sa bayan, pagmamahal sa buhay at dignidad ng kapwa-tao at pagmamahal sa inang kalikasan. At lahat ng ito'y aming idinadalangin sa pamamagitan ni Jesucristo na anak mo at kasama ng Espiritu Santo magpa sa walang hanggan. Amen.
Formal na pasisimulan ni Dr. Maria Luz C. Vilches, pangalawang Pangulo para sa mga Paaralang Loyola, ang palatuntunan.
Ngayong 11 araw ng Oktubre, sa taon ng ating Panginoon, 2020, sa 161 taon mula sa pagtatatag ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila, sa harap ng pinuno ng kapisanan ni Jesus sa Pilipinas, ng tagapangulo at mga kasapi ng lupon ng mga tagapangasiwa, ng Pangulo ng Pamantasan, sa harap ng ating mga panauhin na mga guro at opisyal ng administrasyon, alumni, magulang at mga kaibigan, opisyal kong sinisimulan ang palatuntunan ng pagtatapos ng Paaralan ng mga Agham Panlipunan na mga Paaralang Loyola ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila.
Iginagawad ngayon ang medalya ng pinakamataas na karangalan sa pagtatapos kay Yumi L. Briones, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, summa cum laude, valedictorian ng klase 2020. Pakinggan natin ngayon ang kanyang talumpati ng pamamaalam.
Father Primitivo Viray, S.J., Provincial Superior of the Society of Jesus in the Philippines, to Father Jose Ramon Villarin, S.J., University President of Batch 2020, and to our commencement speaker, the Most Reverend Pablo Virgilio David, D.D., Bishop of the Diocese of Caloocan. Thank you for joining us today. And hello, fellow batchmates, university administrators, faculty, and staff, and to all of our families and friends joining from home, thanks for being here. Let's get this out of the way. This is weird. I mean, we're graduating online, at home, over a live stream, and I'm giving the biggest speech of my life in front of a green screen in my bedroom. When the university released the memo about online graduation, I felt the collective sigh from the batch. I mean, we know that this is the best we can do right now, but part of us still wanted to have that sweaty graduation in the covered courts to symbolically end where we began in first year. And if you're still trying your best to be thankful despite the circumstances, that's great. But it's also okay to feel frustrated. It's natural to feel that way when the things we want are different from the things we get. In fact, now that we're in quarantine, we're feeling that frustration more than ever. And I realized this after reading a post from Denise Borja, who's one of our batchmates and a really great artist. So her post was about how there are two things in her room. There's a screen and there's a window. Now the screen, be it a TV screen, a phone screen, or a laptop screen, it takes her away to a faraway place, to a world where she wishes she could be. But when the screen turns off, it reflects the contents of her window back to her. And through her window, she sees the real world. Like Denise, we all have screens showing us what we want but we don't have, and we have windows showing us what we do have right now. And now more than ever, we're all wishing that we lived in a better world. A more peaceful world, a more loving world, a more kind world. But in reality, our world is falling apart. We look out the window and we see a pandemic. We see poverty, injustice. So there's a difference between the world we want and the world we live in. Sometimes that difference hits us harder than usual. It disturbs us. It makes us feel in our gut that the world just needs to be better than this. For example, when I was young, my mom took me to the zoo. And there were monkeys, crocodiles, and my favorite were otters. And then there was this empty space. So I checked the sign and it said giraffe. I asked my mom, "Mommy, where's the giraffe?" And she asked the zookeeper, and the zookeeper told us, "Well, the giraffe is dead." And we said, "Why?" And he said, "Well, it ate a piece of plastic and it just died." And I'll always remember that day because I used to play with these little animal toys, imagining a world where they all had names and lives and friends. Like Madagascar, but that day a real-life giraffe was dead. And if you trace it back in time, you can pinpoint the exact moment someone decided to throw a piece of plastic on the ground and it fluttered into that giraffe's cage. I was shattered. Another story from one of our batchmates, let's call her Kay. Now, Kay had a labandera who brought her daughter Ree with her when she came to work for Kay's family. Ree was 5 years old, but she didn't know letters, numbers, colors, basically nothing. And Ree's mom would never talk to her, she'd only slap her or pull her hair. One day, Ree and her mom just left the house. And Kay's neighbors said they saw them sleeping on the streets, the mom getting drunk all day. So Kay's family took Ree back to the house and they spent months teaching her just a few numbers, just a few colors, just a few good manners, and it wasn't easy, but Kay told me, "I keep telling my parents that if we can change at least one kid's future, we should." Those are her words. So now those are just a couple of examples that make you realize that the world we live in is very, very far from the ideal world we imagine in our dreams. Maybe you had a similar experience or realization in immersion. Maybe you saw something on the news that shook you to the core, whatever it was. It's like this moment of clarity where you realize this can't be the good place. But it also makes you ask, what can I do to make it better? Batchmates, I know we're all feeling frustrated with the way things are. I've seen your Instagram stories, I've seen your Facebook posts, and I had a lot of conversations with a lot of you about these things. But that's also how I know that we all have it in us to cause change. And some of you started in Ateneo, leading orgs and projects that made an impact in the school community and beyond. Some of you are still in school, like me. Kay's in law school right now, studying to make a change in the government and society for people like Ree and her mom. Some of us, or a lot of us, are starting businesses, which is very Atenean and really great. Michael Porter once said in a TED Talk, it's one of my favorites actually, we often lack resources to solve social problems, but what businesses can do is create resources called profit when it meets its own needs. For instance, I'm starting a business, it's called Savon Cleaning Solutions with Danny, Mike, and Ian, our batchmates. And we're selling hand soap that you can refill in a bottle instead of throwing away plastic bottles all the time. And I'm dedicating that to the giraffe in the zoo from my childhood. My best friend Mickey's business is selling drinks made with the lambanog, and their mission is to empower Filipino farmers. On the other hand, some of us are getting into government work, like my friend JT, who interned under a congressman recently, and who's interning under a senator right now. And we can all do our part for the government by voting. Some of us are volunteering and donating. Kia and Jaime started Bake Sale for Better PH so that talented people could bake cookies and cakes and stuff, and the rest of us could buy them, knowing that our money is going towards a good cause, like feeding our frontliners. The point is, our batch is very capable of working towards a better world. And we should be. After all, we've spent 4 years in an institution committed to making us men and women for others. In fact, I think now is the time to thank the people who made that happen. So let's give a hand to our Ateneo professors, to our formators for intact NSTP, Jeep, and Praxis, to our ates and kuyas all over campus, to the university administrators and staff, to Father Jet, who is also graduating with us today, to Rizal, to St. Ignatius, to our families, and to God, of course, who has made everything happen. On behalf of Batch 2020, I'd like to thank you all for changing our little world. Now, before I end, I want to address something. When we talk about things like changing the world, we often think that we have to do these big things, these big, grand gestures that we see on our TV screens. Well, back in the 90s, there was a guy who was in a very famous TV show. His name was BoJack Horseman, and this is what he said. All I know about being good, I learned from TV. And in TV, flawed characters are constantly showing people they care with these surprising, grand gestures. And I think part of me still believes that's what love is. But in real life, the big gestures isn't enough. You need to be consistent. You need to be dependably good. You need to do it every day, which is so hard. End quote. You see, when you love someone, it's not the big gestures that matter most. It's the consistency. When you're trying to change the world, it's the same thing. You have to make an everyday decision to love, even if it's not recognized, even if it's not featured on TV, even if it's not perfect. You just have to choose love every single day. And that's the hard part, doing it every day. But once you do that, it gets easier. So, Batch 2020, congratulations to us all. It's been a really rough year, but we can finally call ourselves college graduates. In a few hours, we can all go back to watching Netflix on our phone or our laptop screens. But let's also remember to look out our windows, to look into the real world and ask ourselves, how can I change this world into a more loving place every single day. And when you do decide what you're going to do, don't worry too much about getting it perfect. In the wise words of Uncle Iro and my personal yearbook quote, perfection and power are overrated. I think you are very wise to choose happiness and love. Thank you all so much, and may God go with us all.
Sa taong Pampaaralan 2019 hanggang 2020, ginawara ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila ang mga sumusunod ng honorary degree at Traditional University Awards. Yohei Sasakawa, Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa. Amando M. Tatanco Jr., Lux in Domino Award. Bishop Pablo Virgilio S. David, D.D., Bukas Palad Award. Fortunato T. de la Peña, Government Service Award. Gloria Lorena S.P. Rosales, Ozanam Award, posthumous. Rebecca N. Tanyada, Parangal Lingkod Sambayanan. Danilo E. Dalena, Gawad Tanglaw ng Lahi. Sa taong ito, may kabuuang 1,858 kandidato ang magtatapos. Kabilang dito ngayong hapon ang 518 Bachelor of Arts at Bachelor of Science sa Paaralan ng mga Agham Panlipunan.
Ihaharap ngayon sa Pangulo ng Pamantasan ang mga kandidato sa pagtatapos. Pamumunuan ito ni Dr. Fernando T. Aldaba, Dekano ng Paaralan ng mga Agham Panlipunan.
Kagalang-galang na Padre Pangulo, karangalan kong iharap sa inyo ang mga kandidato para sa mga titulong akademiko. Sapagkat natupad ng mga kandidato ang lahat ng pangangailangan para sa kanilang kurso, hinihiling namin na tanggapin ninyo sila at igawad ang kanilang mga titulo.
Sa bisa ng kapangyarihang ipinagkaloob sa akin ng Republika ng Pilipinas bilang Pangulo ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila, tinatanggap ko ang mga kandidato at ipinagkakaloob sa kanila ang nasabing mga titulo at lahat ng karapatan at pribilehiyong kaakibat nito.
Isa-isa ngayong babanggitin ang mga pangalan ng nagsipagtapos. Paaralan ng mga Agham Panlipunan, Bachelor of Arts in Chinese Studies, Jethro Raymond K. Ang, Samantha P. Lagman, Hans Timothy L. Ke, Lance Frederick C. Tan, Josh Calvin O. Tew, Paulo Rafael R. Yapting Chay, Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Samantha May G. Takanay, Program Award Magna Cum Laude, Julian Alexandria M. Tinsay, Magna Cum Laude, Beatriz N. Batungbakal, Cum Laude, Chelsea C. De Roca, Cum Laude,
Dominique Marie T. Iyala, Cum Laude,
Luis Anton Dominic M. Molina, Cum Laude, Cara Patrice R. Rosete, Cum Laude,
Daphne Marie Frances C. Rubio, cum laude.
Alithea C. Soriano, cum laude. Luis Teres G. Tiangco, cum laude. Molly Elizabeth M. Walker, cum laude.
Maria Lourdes Isabel Nicolette J. Alberto, honorable mention.
Hadassah Leanne C. Angeles, honorable mention. Angelica Dominique E. Bakungan, honorable mention. Jaime Alfredo T. Bautista, honorable mention. Rafael Miguel O. Bautista, honorable mention. Kim N. Bernardino, honorable mention. Jana Marcela E. Bocobo, honorable mention. Aisha Dominique Q. Causing, honorable mention. Patricia Luis S. Hilario, honorable mention. Janine Ann C. Idkival, honorable mention. Nicole Beatriz B. Latinaso, honorable mention. Dominique Nicole U. Manipor, honorable mention. Donna Gisela Ramirez, honorable mention. Shara Martina S. Siochi, honorable mention. Mia Nicole T. Santo Domingo, honorable mention. Timothy Saldi R. Acosta. Francis Jude G. Alcantara. Micaela Georgia M. Arguello. Francesca Isabel Marie B. Balburias. Anne-Marie I. Basa. Daniel Joseph S. Baisa. David Andrew R. Belmonte.
Alisa Jamil D. Binay.
Prairie Ann A. Bonzon. James Andrew D. Cambry. Kim Patrice B. Campanilla. Ana Cristina D. Campos. Fernando Miguel V. Carlos. Samuel C. Carlos. Sofia Veronica R. Catignas. Katarina G. Cruz. Gabriel Jose A. de los Santos. Maria Sofia Isabel G. de Aros. Joseph Martin R. de Veras. Maria Angela Cristina D. Dinglasan. Alfonso M. Escobar. Angeli S. Frondoso. Maria Carla Alexandra E. Gonyo. Emilio Antonio B. Gubalia. Gianpaolo P. Ginto. Amanda Eugenie G. Howe. Carlo O. Hardeleza. Na Young Lee. Rendell Joseph S. Lee. Jaime Eduardo Antonio B. Liboro. Janelle Marie A. Law.
Yara Angela S. Makalindong.
Isaiah A. Makatangay. Margarita T. Magalong, Miguel Gerald M. Mendoza, Eduardo Jose I. Mitra Jr., Hikaru H. Murakami,
Alisa D. Muico,
Michelle Ann Y. Naldo, Franco Ezequiel B. Natividad, Roberto Alexander A. Orosa, Dominique Ann Marie A. Quico, Jean Marie D. Reyes, Kyle M. Romero, Frederick Daniel S. Schnell, Julia Alexandra L. Sumulo, Isagani B. Tan, Maria Sofia Angela B. Tiksay, Nevin Matthew P. Uy, John Angelo T. Valdez, Gilo Misha R. Valencia, Mariela Kyra Josefa C. Ventura, Maria Dorothy M. Venus, Sofia R. Wong, Aina Richelle A. Yabut, Bachelor of Arts in Development Studies, Kelvin Lester P. Cabildo, Timothy Gunther S. Cayanga, Juan Enrique L. Escobar,
Michelle C. Gonzalez,
Ana Karina T. Guarin, Francis Michael C. Guevara, Ricardo Jaime C. Ledesma,
Reina Luisette C. Ordonia,
Katrina Bernadette D. Poe, Ignatius Gerard D. Kiawit, Isabella Luis Faith D. Raz, Danielle Faye C. Teo, Nina Micaela L. Turano, Martin Ignatius S. Villaroman, Ram Joseph S. Zaragoza, Bachelor of Arts in Economics Honors Program, Patricia Lauren D.D. Honorable Mention, John Derrick S. Guarin Honorable Mention, Liana Zion M. Lofranco, Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Angelica Grace N. Ahurong, Program Award Cum Laude, Albert Timothy O. Gruta, Honorable Mention, Keith Albert T. Tan, Honorable Mention, John Angelo S. Abarientos, Katrina A. Abenojar, Monica Hunila M. Araza, William Alexander D. Arizabal, Michelle Fatima D. Banico, Inzaghi Rafael D. Kabakungan, Rodolfo Jeremy Y. Cadelinia III, Gabriel Marie E. Carlos, Samantha Gaya L. Castroverde, Emmanuel Ramon M. Serrer, Christian D. Chagas, Jason Jeremy S. Choi, Song Hee Choi,
Paula Tessa M. De Vera,
Juan Miguel L. Diaz de Rivera, Jillian J. G. Feliciano, Maria Aliana C. Jeronimo, Daniel John P. Gomez, Mark Andrew S. Huang, Alain Ivan F. Javier, Jean Faith T. Lin, Montserrat B. Manuel, Benedict John G. Melchor, Kyle Nicholas Y. Recomono, Rafael Luis B. Romulo, Aidan L. Tolentino, Jean Michael V. Unabia, Miguel Generoso S. Valencia, Alex Joaquin T. Velasco, Ryan Alvin F. Villanueva, Mark Anton M. Riam, Bachelor of Arts in Management Economics, Anika Margarita P. Sarmiento, Program Award Summa Cum Laude, Fernando Rafaelo S. Sison IV, Magna Cum Laude, Bianca Katrina S. Manalang, Cum Laude,
Julia Francesca U. Reyes, Cum Laude,
Francesca A. Adre, Honorable Mention, Jesly Ann M. Arollado, Honorable Mention, Anika Luis L. Cruz, Honorable Mention, Lorraine Ann L. Lau, Honorable Mention, Gregory Fernando S. Tam, Honorable Mention, Miguel Anton V. Aguinaldo, Joaquin Silverio F. Aison, Juan Miguel J. Alba, Rino Alessandro H. Albarese, Christopher Jason L. Alcantara, Marie Nicole S. Almario, Geoffrey Matheson T. Ang, Rogelio Miguel A. Angeles, Ethaniel C. Arellano, Sofia Isabel V. Arellano, Therese Martina T. Buntua, Miguel Jaime R. Cabarus, Jayan Y. Calubad, Carlos Gabriel D. Campo, Marion Abigail R. Castañeda, Antonio Inigo P. Causing, Andrea Frances B. Chan, Miguel Antonio M. Chavez, Kevin Matthew O. Choa,
Gabrielhan Genghis Chong,
Christian Jose G. Chua, Avinash M. Chugani, Arian Dominic G. Collado, Alfonso Enrique E. Corcuera, Alan Gabriel A. Datu, Carlo Gabriel N. de la Peña, Xavier Andre S. de la Cruz, Bianca Eunice E. Dimla, Paul Wigan L. Dimog, Ivan Joseph A. Dionisio, Bianca Luis B. Felione, Jeff Justin F. Garcia, Cara Gabriel A. Glorioso, Mateo Luis A. Gonzalez, Francis Joseph Z. Gutierrez, Jose Luis B. Gutierrez, Miguel Luis P. Labugen, Angela D. Licarte, Willet Jem V. Lim, Michael M. Louie, Rafael T. Lustre, Jose Luis Romulo A. Macapagal, Miguel Francisco D. Madamba, Marco Luis B. Malyari, Miguel Nicolo A. Martinez, Lorenzo S. Matutina, Lawrence Martin L. Miguel, Vincent Anthony B. Montero, Gabriel Antoinette V. Musni, Mark Moses L. Nacional, Joseph Matthew M. Nieto, Michael Joseph M. Nieto, Kahane Z. Pe, Joseph Gerard A. Poe, Micaela G. Kiambao, Carla Milagros Isabel M. Ramos, Samantha Luis G. Ramos, Maxine Diane U. Raz, Kirk Patrick A. Reyes, Christian Jerome D. Rivera, Raja S. Rodriguez, Patricia C. Roque, Audrey Alexis Y. Roll, Elijah Luis B. Santos, Ethel Ashley B. Santos, Nicolo R. Santos,
Adessa Beatriz L. Saulong,
Carl Nathan T. C., Carmen Feliz J. Serra, Robin B. Serrano, Bettina Andrea F. Severino, Silver Anthony D. Season, Sabrina C. So, Daniel Nicolai M. Soto,
Alexandra Feliz N. Suchanco,
Timothy Romel C. Sitin, Ryan Angelo L. Z, Hannah Karina A. Tan, Martin L. Tan, Sherry Nicole C. Tan, Matthew Jeremy T. Tanengi, Martina Gabriel H. Tanhangko,
Shania Regina R. Tenco,
Lance Agustin D. Ting, Ana Francesca C. Tiongson, Luigi S. Torres, Isaiah Anthony M. Tuazon, Alonzo Uriel B. Umali, Enrico Miguel L. Uy, Gualberto R. Veracruz, Camille Ann S. Villanueva, Alonzo Jederick B. Villaret, Patricia Audrey A. Villaseñor, Daniela Marie L. Villegas, Selina F. Yu, Bachelor of Arts in European Studies, Eunice B. Tiongson, Program Award, Honorable Mention, Alaira Marie A. Aguirre, Honorable Mention, Vanessa Carmen O. Palonpon, Honorable Mention, Kurt Benjamin M. Abalos, Ashley Renee Aldeza, Dana Dominique Robin M. Belyoga, Joanna Manuela M. Bulawitan, Sebastian Enrique E. Cuerva, Carlos Miguel D. Divino, Miguel Francis N. Dolier, Sophie Julian C. Espejo, Mikaela Shalom P. Fabian, Marie Charlene V. Flores, Ana Mercedes E. Gatchalian, Alisa Morris P. Glean, Rafael Luis V. Gonzalez, Gianna Christiane L. Lee, Zezan C. Magkale, Gwyneth Pauline N. Magdamit, Axel Dion S. Nangsi, Jethro John C. Roja, John Randall F. Santos, Sean Elise G. Umipig, Ella Beatriz M. Vasco, Sofia Isabel E. Watson, Lucy C. Zeng, Bachelor of Arts in History, Richard David C. Puno, Honorable Mention, Micaela S. Cortez, Jose Excelsius Leonardo V. David, Diego Nicolas R. Dulce, Erica Marie M. Duldulao, Joseph Martin C. Fernandez, Bianca C. San Jose. Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Robin Luis S.D., Program Award, Summa Cum Laude, Simon Xavier H. Candelaria, Cum Laude, Jasmine Ann C. Cruz, Cum Laude, Juan Miguel B. Mozo, Cum Laude, Sofia Beatriz P. Rodrigo, Cum Laude, Cleo Jersey J. Solon, Cum Laude, Austin Frederick C.C., Honorable Mention, Twain Carlos K. Andres, Francisco Joaquin D. Arceo, Katrina A. Bello, Juan Carlos C. Cabero, Heliari Ann C. Calvo, James Samuel P. Carion, Juan Javier M. Casas, Patrick Joshua B. Celeste, Gian Colleen D. Co, Angela Laura F. De Leon, Ella A. De la Cruz, Jose Elijah I. De la Cruz, Gio Franco G. Dicen,
Zoe Adriel P. Escobar,
Paulo Stefano T. Escudero,
Enrique Julian C. Espino,
Richard Leon C. Fortun, Julian Nicole J. Godisan, Mary Jewel Y. Humangit, Celine S. Lee, Noel Nicholson S. Lim, Stefano Luigi V. Lim, Lawrence Frankie F. Locsin, John Rusty Lito C. Lopez, Lawrence Hill R. Magadia, Prince Marek, Marta Isabel C. Pangilinan, Meryl M. Papasin,
Julio Miguel C. Pingol,
Timothy John Poblete, Pamela Christine P. Prieto, Kathleen Joyce P. Season, Robert Giles G. Tan, Bachelor of Arts in Diplomacy and International Relations with specialization in East and Southeast Asian Studies,
Mary Denise D. Galias,
Felicia S. Imperio, Honorable Mention, Sophia R. Wong, Honorable Mention, Isaiah John T. Agustin, Abel Antonio Emmanuel D. Almario, Elisha Keith S. Asuncion, Dave Dominic L. Calma, Gabriel Miguel C. Caral, Isabel Jillian G. Catameo, Juan Miguel G. Catbagan, Danali Shelo P. Dematira, Gian Alessandro C. Diaz, Nicole Carmen O. Dueñas,
Jamila Juliana P. Jeronimo,
Aaron Aldrich U. Guevara, Hanul Kim, Kyle Shanli T. Leong, Godwill C. Magat, Ian Dominic A. Malilin II, Carl Isley A. Martinez, Bettina Alessandra A. Mendoza, Mary Jane V. Perez, Megan Isabel M. Perez, Carmelo Joseph E. Ramos, John Joseph C. Silva, Mirela Victoria H. Sikihor, Bianca Lorraine P. Te, Catherine S. Tinawin, Aaron Craig Emmanuel D. Tolentino, Rainiel Joseph M. Vargas, Rafael Lino T. Vecina, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Beatriz Virginia Marie D. Galvez, cum laude. Samantha Gail M. Lee, cum laude. Sofia Luis P. Vivar, cum laude. Andrea Maxine C. Yap, cum laude.
Jochebed S. Burias,
Honorable mention. Sabine F. Chongbian, Honorable mention. Ana Sofia A. De Dios, Honorable mention.
China Marie Ashley K. Fermin,
Honorable mention. Daniela Ramona P. Gana, Honorable mention. Dominique Janina S. Lee, Honorable mention. Isabella Cristina C. Socorro, Honorable mention. Bianca Isabel O. Vicente, Honorable mention. Edward Robert B. Abalo, Nino Ramon A. Angeles, Antonio Gabriel D. Anson, Gabriel Nina B. Apilado, Miguel Antonio M. Arellano, Miguel M. Austria, Christopher Alfred F. Azanza, Angela Therese D. Azurin, Micaela Celina T. Cabochan, Josue Rafael J. Cadiao, Ian Jasper M. Kalala, Ralph Michelangelo G. Cecilio, Raymond Anthony G. Chuanico, James Lawrence T. Conel, Alexandre Carlos M. Cruz Herrera, Miguel Francisco S. de Guzman, Rafael R. Emata, Vencer Renzo U. Ermitanio, Jose Rafael E. Espanyol, Tristan D. Esquivel, Claudio Renzo G. Flores, Eduardo Filomeno M. Francisco, Paulo Jose G. Franco, Blanca Luis G. Garcia, Jordan Craig D. Guevara, John Jeremy A. Guevara,
Hira Alexis G. Hinolan, Maria Gabriel B. Pusoy,
Gregory Stewart Y. Lim, Jacob Rafael T. Lim,
Javi A. Lim,
Joaquin Eduardo A. Limhap, Sofia Marie A. Magallona, Alejandro Ramon Cesar L. Magno, Camille Angela A. Morales, Juan Diego S. Morales,
Andrea Ann Tiffany C. Wee,
Daniel B. Orillosa, Angela Esther G. Reyes, Alodia Diane L. Ricafort, Andrian Wara I. Roque, Nicolo Joseph M. Roque, Nico Leandro F. Santos, Jillian Cari C. Season, Alency Luis L. Santa Ana, Anika Maria V. Suntay, Nicole Katrina D. Tan, Joseph Carmelo L. Choi, Hyra Justice D. Ventosa, Rafael Dominic R. Vicente, Maria Ana Cecilia D. Villadolid, Ralph Vittorio A. Villaflor, Elizabeth Therese R. Villaverde, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Maria Celina P. De Luna, Program Award, Magna Cum Laude, Maria Beatriz Cristina Magdalena L. Jimenez, Magna Cum Laude, John Daniel R. Perez, Magna Cum Laude, Sydney Michelle S.T., Magna Cum Laude, Mary Florence F. Chow, Cum Laude, Alicia M. Chugani, Cum Laude, Catherine Dana F. Datuin, Cum Laude, Angela Beatriz C. Lim, Cum Laude, Christine S. Meneses, Cum Laude, Tashina L. Paraino, Cum Laude, Cherisa Chelsea L. Ramos, Cum Laude, Samuel Joseph P. Ang Jr., Honorable Mention, Samantha Micaela T. Baterina, Honorable Mention, Jadrian Kedrick C. Chua, Honorable Mention, Tomas Alfonso L. Fernandez, Honorable Mention, Maria Tamara Isabel M. Manalo, Honorable Mention, Allison Tracy R. Nang, Honorable Mention, Matthew Ethan V. Ngo, Honorable Mention, Danica Isabel S. Perez, Honorable Mention, Veronica A. Placides, Honorable Mention, Rovien D. San Pablo, Honorable Mention, Frederick Miguel O. Wong, Honorable Mention, Gianna Page A.U., Honorable Mention, Patricia Ann Caroline C. Abalos, Ana Micaela L. Abastillas, Maria Paula Angeline R. Alyangan, Lelaina M. Almeida, Royland Aris Kirk A. Alonso, Jana Ray S. Apolinario, Bianca May R. Aragones, Francis Lander B. Bagabaldo, Johanna Darla R. Baltasar, Ruthie Ann K. Banias, Caitlin Ann C. Barles, Ralph Vincent A. Bautista, Keanu Renzo F. Benavides, Micaela Beatriz R. Bonco, Bianca Feliz E. Braganza, Carl Patrick E. Carandang, Nina Noel B. Catedrilla, Benedict Julian S. Chong, Beatriz Nicole M. Chua, Sarina Liel Y. Chua, Ina Isabela O. Cinco, Micaela Angela D. Constantino,
Sean Lance A. Corpus,
Alex F. David, Maria Sabrina L. Demesa, Katrina Daniela C. de la Cruz, Jose Antonio D. de los Santos, Miguel Antonio Z. Domingo, Patricia Isabel G. Edralin, Justin D. Eustaquio, Trisha Ann C. Farnacio, Pocholo Javier N. Fernandez, Kelsey Ann V. Florendo, Marco B. Gadi, Janice Nadine V. Ganzon, Lorenzo Ian R. Go, Sydney Jane T. Go, Jodine Renee M. Gomez, Margarita Isabel C. Gonzalez, Mark Angelo M. Gibone, Miguel Marcelo R. Ilagan, Kevin Ann L. Lacson, Paulo Jacinto G. Lopez, Luisa Margarita M. Manapat, Miguel M. Marabut, Isabela N. Miguel, Jose Gabriel K. Montalvo, Jose Rafael C. Monsayak, Nicolo Augusto A. Nable, Sigrid Dayan D. Pangilina, Shinley Park, Angelo Michael S. Perez, Andre Nicolas V. Pineda, Regine T. Reynoso, Savannah Len C. Salagubang, Jose Edwin R. Segismundo, Joaquim R. Season, Maria Patricia C. Tan, Stacy France R. Tan, Alexa Josephine S. Tordesillas, Dorothy Ann P. Cheng, Albertito Luis V. Tuazon, Charles Andre E. Umali, Jonathan Matthew T. Valdez, Sarina Adrian C. Villanueva, Nikki A. Yamada, Janea Micaela B. Yanzon, Maria Winali E. Young, Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences, Frances Catherine Marie D. Katipon, Program Award Honorable Mention, Joshua Cesar M. Agnes, Mark Diego V. Arnidobal, Frances Camille E. Bagaypo, Jeremiah Denise B. Catinco, Ann Nicole R. Dolfo, Sofia Isabel G. Jamila, John Paul C. Lapuz, Cameron Sky V. Locke, Jose Lorenzo Maria G. Logarta, Maria Micaela S. Mamawag, Rio Jose Maria P. Parinas, Kimberly Ann M. Robles, Marie Genevieve M. Tyra Supit, panuurin natin ngayon ang isang espesyal na paghahandog na inihanda ng inyong mga guro.
Congratulations, Batch 2020! You have successfully hurdled both the challenges of your degree programs and the pandemic.
Even at these times, remember to always be grateful to the many people who helped make your graduation possible. Your parents, professors, friends, and many more.
This time of graduation and COVID-19, always remember to be as generous as ever. You are Ateneans, men and women for others.
You're taking your first step into the new normal, and we hope that the knowledge, skills, and formation that you acquired from the Ateneo will provide you with a firmer foundation to begin your professional careers.
May you be equipped with self-confidence and unwavering faith to face a new world and to meet new life's challenges. Go with all your heart.
The future may appear daunting right now, but we hope that you hold on to your resilience and tenacity as you pursue your dreams during these unprecedented times.
Even though this graduation is unique and different from the usual, your achievements remain the same. Your hard work has surely paid off.
While it doesn't feel right celebrating at these trying times, we hope you do feel the pride, caring, and good wishes surrounding you right now.
Graduating in this time of the pandemic, we want you to remain strong and resilient persons, ready to take on new trials.
These are indeed difficult times. Always remember to pray for healing and strength to build a better future.
Praying in these uncertain times will always remind us that we cannot control everything in our lives.
We are also praying for you as you graduate, for pride today, hope for tomorrow, and for the love and support to go with you always.
Congratulations, Batch 2020! You are always welcome to come back and turn to the relationships and experiences cultivated here in Loyola to help you through these tough times. You are one-spirited and courageous batch ready to conquer a new world and future. SOS will always be with you in this journey.
Pamumunuan ngayon ni Ginoong Jason Paul P. Cabrera, Pangulo ng Ateneo Alumni Association, ang panunumpa ng mga nagtapos.
Mga nagtatapos, itaas ang inyong kanang kamay at sumunod sa panunumpa. Sa araw na ito ng aming pagtatapos, sa piling ng aming mga magulang, kamag-anak at mga kaibigan, sa piling ng aming mga kamag-aral, guro at tagapangasiwa ng pamantasan, sa piling ng mga alumni, at bilang alumni ng Ateneo na nakatalagang maging lux in domino, liwanag sa Panginoon. Sumusumpa kami maging tao para sa kapwa at hayaang mangningning ang aming liwanag sa lahat. Sumusumpa kaming maglingkod sa aming kapwa, lalo na sa mga nagdarahop ang katawan at kaluluwa. Sumusumpa kami maging bukas palad sa mga handog ng isip at katawan na dulot ng Diyos sa amin, sa pagmamahal ng aming pamilya, kapwa-tao, bayan, at ng aming Diyos. Panginoon, turuan mo kami maging bukas palad. Ibaba ang inyong mga kamay. Maligayang bati sa inyong lahat.
Mga kaibigan, ang Pangulo ng Pamantasang Ateneo de Manila.
Sa mga minamahal kong magsipagtapos, sa inyong mga magulang, sa ating mga panauhin, ang ating mga guro, administrador, at mga katuwang sa misyon ng Ateneo de Manila. Bagamat hindi natin mayayakap ang isa't isa ngayong araw, para sa inyong pagtatapos, sinikap ng mga Paaralang Loyola na maipadama sa bawat isa ang isang tunay at makabuluhang pagbati. Sa ating palutuntunan, namalas ninyo ang mga gusali at iba pang mga lugar na itinuring na ninyong tahanan, pati na ang mga gurong gumabay sa inyo. Baunin sana ninyo ang mga larawang ito na patuloy na maghihintay sa inyong pagbabalik. Alam nyo, gumraduate kayo bilang estudyante. Ako naman gumraduate bilang presidente. Pero wala naman talagang gumagraduate sa Ateneo. Ang Ateneo ay panghabang buhay. Nakakatuksong isipin na ang nangyayari ngayon ay siyang ating kinabukasan, na wala na ring pagbabago sa ating dinaranas ngayon at sa ating haharapin bukas. Pero hindi ganito ang ating kasaysayan sa Ateneo. Marami na ring nadaanan ang ating alma mater. Narito pa rin ang inyong pamantasan, ang ating alma mater. Alam ko na magkikita tayo muli, inshallah. Tayo'y babalik muli rito at ating ipagdiriwang ang ating pinagsaluhan dito sa ating mahal na pamantasan. Kung loloobin ng Diyos, magkikita tayo muli. At alam nating magkikita talaga tayo muli. Class 2020, congratulations. Alam kong magkikita pa rin tayo. Kita-kita sa pagbabago ng ating kasalukuyan, ng ating ngayon, at kita-kita rin sa pagtatayo ng isang bagong kinabukasan. Maraming salamat.
Tatapusin ngayon ang palatuntunan sa pamamagitan ng awit ng pamantasan na Song for Mary.